Thank you for having me, and Epica, of course.
To begin, I'd like to congratulate you for the masterpiece you just released called Time. And it also includes a cappella version with Hellscore, like such a beauty. Can you give us more details about how was the filming and recording session? I guess it was very special.
Yeah, we shot it in well, Mark and my parts we shot in the Sandlane studio. That's where we also recorded the whole album. And we had a day in the studio for interviews and recording cool content for the upcoming release. So we had a couple of minutes where we set up a little decor with red lighting, and Jens and his assistant were then filming. And earlier that day, I also recorded some extra a cappella parts for that special edition. And yeah, it turned out really beautifully. And I think the choir filmed themselves, but it was two different locations.
Okay, see. And whose idea was that?
Well, we have been doing collaborations with a couple songs already to celebrate each single. We wanted to work with other talented musicians, and once the single Time was released, Mark was in touch with I think conductor of Hellscore, and he said that he would love to do like a cappella version of the song Time, because it's it would be a cool new version, something new. And I really loved what they did with the song. They made it really special.
And A Spiral is finally being released in 3 days, I guess. It is on 11th.
Yeah, on Friday, this week.
I'd like you to describe what a day of a release is like to you guys. I mean, do you all gather and track the numbers? Do you still feel anxious about the public's response after 10 records?
Yeah. Each record is the same. You are very excited, and we know the songs. We have released a couple of singles, but we love the album, and we just can't wait for everybody to hear all the songs, listen to the album from beginning till the end, get the full experience. And I hope that they're going to love the album as much as we do. And of course, each album is always very personal and art is subjective. But we are very proud of this album and can't wait. We're counting down the days.
About the new album, by the way, it was inspired by the whole catalog of Sukowski work, or a particular sculpture?
A particular sculpture, yeah. The song A Spiral, which is also the title of the album, but the song itself is the only inspiration for the sculpture, which has the same name. And Rob and I, we were on tour. Yeah, we were on tour with Epica, and we got to see the art from Sukowski in Los Angeles. We visited the people that also made the documentary, which is on Netflix. And Rob wrote a song, which was A Spiral, and it was inspired by the sculpture. And I wrote the lyrics for the song A Spiral. But it's only that particular song. It's the title track. Very talented artist, very unique style. And the message also of the sculpture, that out of the destruction, out of the ashes, you come out stronger. You have to rebuild. You're reborn. You have to rebuild your world. You have to, it basically says that after each ending, there is a new beginning. And for us, each new album is also a little bit like a new beginning, a fresh start, I guess, in life, in music.
And what memories you have from last year's concert in Brazil?
Oh, yes, Summer Breeze. That was really amazing. Yeah, it was a great show. I was a little bit jet lagged because we arrived the day before the show. We arrived in Sao Paulo. And I think I woke up at 3 a.m. on the day of the show. So 3 in the morning, I was wide awake. I thought, okay. So I had to really fight not falling asleep before the show. But of course, the adrenaline kicks in, and the Brazilian audience is amazing. So yeah, it was a very special show. And we're very excited to come back in September for more shows all over.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to talk about this later. Did they offer you Brazilian coffee to get to be awake?
I think I drank a lot of coffee that day. Yes, good, strong coffee.
Talking about concerts, we are very anxious to have you back here next September, as you mentioned. What people can expect from this next tour?
Well, we are going to promote the new CD, Spiral, but so a lot of new songs, but of course the Epica classics will also be on the set list. So a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new.
I know you already done 35 concerts over here. So adding this +6 will be 41 concerts.
Yeah, we love Brazil, and I think Brazil loves Epic as well. So it's a good match.
Yeah, and you might know Brazil is the second country where your music is most listened on Spotify. You know that?
Yeah, and also on Instagram, that a lot of Brazilian audience. So yeah, they must really like Epica. I'm very happy.
What message do you have from the Brazilian audience, by the way?
Oh, a lot of love and gratitude for all the support. We've been coming to Brazil since the early days of Epica, and we always felt very welcome. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, and yeah, we can't wait to come back. And
was this a surprise for you guys? I mean, the whole Brazilian audience, or it was a consequence of band's marketing strategy? I mean, because the band has a certain strategy to achieve some niches. Was this a surprise for you, or you no? We're investing in Brazil to make sure they will return the audience.
Well, I think it was a good thing that we went to Brazil many times already early in the early Epica days. We knew that in general, South America, Latin America loves metal music, and that the audience is amazing over there. And I think the Brazilian audience clicks with the music from Epica, and we always love the shows there. So I guess touring there a lot is very beneficiary for, having a good audience and a good fan base in Brazil. And I think symphonic metal is quite popular over there. So
yeah,
we did many shows, of course, Sao Paulo, Rio, Belo Horizonte, Curitiba. So, and in Brazil, so we played already many different cities, not only Sao Paulo, but I do have great memories. Also, the early days when we played in Sao Paulo, the audience was so loud. Yeah, they love Epica, and Epica loves Brazil.
Miss Simmons, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure talking to you, and hope you have a great album release day and such a great experience again here in Brazil on September.
Yes, I can't wait. Muito obrigada.
Kiss FM. Não deixe o rock sair de você.